So how does it work?
So it's a press fit collet hold system.
Yeah.
It works with a hydraulic press. You put your cutting tool in your collet in your holder, and you press it in. This one's already pressed in, so I can pull it out. So I just put the holder in the machine, close the door, and out. And that's it. Collet's out, cutting tool's out. Tool change in less than a minute, 30 seconds depending on how proficient you are with it. Yeah, you can swap out the collet depending on the collet series. You can go all the way from a 0.2 millimeter shank diameter, currently up to a 1 inch or 32 millimeter.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's an awesome range, man.
So they have,
So what are some of the benefits? Why would you go with this style versus like a shrink fit or a hydraulic? Because we all know they're all better than standard ER collets. So what's the benefit of this over like shrink fit or hydraulics?
Better TIR, less tool run out, longer life, tool life, better surface finish when you're finished. The flexibility where you can get one holder, and with the collet system, you can swap out the collets versus having a shrink fit. You need to have a holder for every shank diameter, right?
Yeah.
The longevity of the system, these are guaranteed for 5 years or 20,000 cycles. We have early adopters who've been using the same holders and collets for well beyond that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to burn my fingertips off when I use this.
That's all, and there's no cool down period.
Nope.
And there's no hydraulic bladder to worry about.
Nope. Yeah, the vibration dampening is just as good as a hydraulic holder because of the surface interference between the cutting tool and the collet and the holder and the spindle. They have every taper type for steep taper, HSK, Capto. They're licensed to make Big Plus steep taper holders. They're licensed to make Capto holders.
Yeah. So you've got all of literally anything someone has, they can come to you for the solution.
Yep, just shy of everything. They don't do KM holders, but everything outside of that. The trick is just keeping it clean. Other than that, there's no maintenance with the machine.
Yeah.
For the different collet series, all you do is swap out the die. The die just slides in and out of the machine.
Okay, so that's the die down here?
Yep. Yeah, so you can just take the die out if you're swapping collet series.
And it just slides right in.
Yep. And the pins on the back side of the die that plug into the machine tell the machine how much force to press with.
Oh.
So you don't have to adjust anything. It does it for you.
So there's no adjustments, aside from learning how to slide something in and out of an adapter, there's no learning curve, there's no crazy training that's necessary to adopt it, like you might see with like a shrink fit or the limitations that are there with hydraulic.
Exactly, yeah. You almost can't do it wrong unless you try to press in a collet without a cutting tool in it. But that's about the only way you can mess it up. You can hit the button over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
You can't press it in any further because it has a ground surface on the back side of the collet and the top side of the holder. So once it seats and locates, that's where it stays.
Very cool.
For further pull-out protection, they have a secure grip holder that has a collet nut. So once the collet goes inside, it's threaded on the top, and that locks the collet in. And then beyond that, if you need absolutely 100% protection from pull-out, they have a secure grip collet that has a threaded interior. Yeah. So you use a Weldon flat, has a little brass key that fits in the Weldon flat, and you actually thread the cutting tool into the collet.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very awesome. Thanks, Skyler.
You're welcome. Thanks, Arthur.